Welcome everybody back to Seaver County High School as we have another game on the docket for the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League. Today's game, the nightcap, going to be the Eagles versus BC Blue. Eagles, the visitor team, and BC Blue, the home team. Eagles 2-0 on the season, both wins against BC Blue, making BC Blue 0-2. Third matchup of the season, the last 3 days. Starting on the mound for BC Blue is going to be Kirkland. As we are now underway. Strike one to the leadoff batter, Smith. Smith playing center field for the Eagles tonight. As he swings and misses on that one. Good move the count to 0-2. And a good job by Smith to foul that one off. Eagles playing their third game in the last 3 days. All three against BC Blue. Would have been the fourth if we didn't get rained down on Monday, as that ball is swung on a miss for strike number 3. First out of the game for the Eagles. First strikeout of the game for Kirkland. That's giving up Shamblin. Shamblin DHing tonight. And he hits that ball to the right side. Right fielder Bell ranging to go get it, but won't get there as it bounces over the wall. Oh, on the count now. Kirkland comes with a 0-1 and it's going to miss high. Making the count 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. Here to the DH Shamblin. That curveball is left over the middle of the plate, and that's going to be caught by the center fielder. Good play by Swigert. Ranging over there into right center field to make the catch. Went a long way. Ended up sliding to get the out on that one. And that's going to bring up Ben Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon playing second base tonight for the Eagles as he watches ball 1. Kirkland getting his first start of this season for BC Blue. I see he misses outside 2-0. Two and 0 to count to Wilcoxon. The top of the first inning is he watches that one 3-0. Wilcoxon looking to be the first base runner for the Eagles here in the first inning. He watches strike one taken all the way on 3-0. Next pitch is fouled to the right side over the batting cages. That's going to fill the count 3-2. Full count here to the 3-hole hitter for the Eagles. And that's going to miss outside. Wilcoxon walks, giving the Eagles their first base runner of the game in the top of the first inning. Wilcoxon getting his first start of the year. Plays for Gardner Webb. And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Jack Sutton. As Sutton takes high, ball 1. Sutton playing third base tonight. Played the outfield in the last game. As he grounds that ball to the left side. Carlton's going to cut that one off and make the play over at first for the third out. One runner for the Eagles. No score as we go to the bottom of the first. Leadoff hitter for BC Blue, Swigert. Gonna foul the first pitch of the inning down the first base line for strike number 1. Swigert takes a good curveball. Doesn't catch enough of the zone. Got Reynolds on the mound for the Eagles tonight. As Swigert hits the ball in the left field. Coming in is McCampbell. And that ball's going to drop. Swigert a hard round around first, but he's going to stay. As BC Blues got the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring the catcher Collins to the plate. Collins looking to tally his first hit of the ball game as he drills that one foul into the trees on the third base side. Oh, and 1 to count to Collins. BC Blue trying to hop on the Eagles early. Got the leadoff runner on with nobody out. Good pitch by Reynolds to find the outside part of the plate. And that's going to ring Collins up. First out of the inning for the Eagles. That's going to bring up Carlton. Carlton playing third base for BC Blue tonight. As he takes ball one. Carlton hits that ball in shallow center field. Shortstop Henley gonna range under it. Make the easy catch for out number 2. The first baseman, Drew Slawinski, gonna swing and miss on his first pitch. Slawinski trying to carry over from what he did last night. Had a quite the hot bat for BC Blue. As this is gonna be a back pick that's gonna get away. The Eagles tried to catch Swigert off the base. That's gonna scoot behind for an error. Moving Swigert up to second base, putting the runner in scoring position. The bottom of the first inning for BC Blue. As that's going to be taken for strike 3. Good curveball by Reynolds there. It's going to end the inning. No runs and 1 hit. So we move to the top of the second inning. Score is 0-0. To lead off the top of the second inning is going to bring up Potts. Potts playing right field tonight. So he watches strike 1. Potts, who had a pinch hit AB in the last game, had a sacrifice fly to the right fielder. As he's going to watch strike 2. The 0-2 to Potts is hit down the right field line. And that's going to go just foul. Potts missed a double by a matter of feet there. As Kirkland's going to come back for the 0-2. And that's going to miss up. The 1-2, a curveball in the dirt. Good block there by Collins to keep that in front. Count's going to move to 2-2. Potts is going to swing and a miss. Good strikeout there by Kirkland. Going to give BC Blue the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Alec McCampbell as he takes ball one. McCampbell, the left fielder tonight, looks at strike one there. 1-1 the count to the right, to the Eagles' left fielder. That ball's going to bounce off the catcher Collins for ball two. That's going to be a ball three. 3-1 now to Alec McCampbell as he takes ball four. The first pitch to CJ Henley. It's going to be low for a ball. 1-0. Henley's going to look at a strike on the outside part of the plate. Move the count to 1-1. Henley getting his first start for the Eagles in this season. As he hits that ball hard into center field. Swigert takes a few steps to his right and makes the play. That's to be the second out of the inning. One on and two out to the catcher Barry. Barry, who had a pinch hit last night and singled, hits the ball to the third baseman Carlton. Carlton coming in. That's going to be a tough play, and he's not going to get him. Ball really slowed on the grass there. And Carlton wasn't able to get there in time. Going to put Eagles on first and second base here with two outs. Lloyd, the EH for the Eagles, watches ball one in the dirt. Collins with another block. Keeping McCampbell at second base. Lloyd started game number one and went 0 for 3 in that game. As that ball is off Collins, it won't advance a runner. Collins sort of lost it there, but McCampbell wasn't able to get to third. Retreats back to second. 2-0 the count with 2 on and 2 outs. Three 0 the count. Lloyd trying to get his first RBI. As that one's going to miss low for a walk. It's going to load the bases for the Eagles here with 2 outs at the top of the second inning. Peyton Murphy, the first baseman, watches a curveball in the dirt. Kirkland really giving the Eagles a heavy dose of that curveball here to start. Has paid off with 2 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. So that one's going to find the zone for a strike. 1-1. Murphy, who started last night, hit 1 for 3. As that one's going to miss outside. 2-1. Murphy singled in the first inning of last night's game. Hits this ball foul into the softball field for strike 2. Bases loaded for the Eagles in this 0-0 ball game. 2-2 with 2 outs to the Eagles' first baseman. He smacks that ball foul again. Murphy doing a lot of battling. Trying to see if he can put one in the outfield and score 2 runs. So he takes a ball in the dirt. Good pitch by Kirkland trying to get Murphy to chase. Good by Murphy to leave that in the dirt. The runners will be off of the pitch, and that one's going to be hit to the shortstop. He's going to go across the diamond, and that's going to end the inning. The Eagles load the bases. Can't bring anything across. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning here at Sevier County High School. Leading off for BC Blue here in the bottom of the second inning. Be the shortstop, Braden Taylor. As Taylor watches ball 1. Taylor started at shortstop last night in the game against the Eagles. As he gets the ball to the shortstop, Williams. Williams going to takes 2 steps to the right and make the throw across the diamond for out number 1. Ben Rossum, the starting second baseman, watches a fastball on the outside corner. Move the count to 0-1. Reynolds, moving rather fast through this lineup here in the early going. As he's going to miss up. 1-2 is the count to the BC Blue second baseman. Van Rossum played last night, also started at second base as he's going to watch that one on the outside corner. Good pitch by Reynolds. It's going to be the second out of the inning. That's going to be Reynolds' third K on the day already. As the first pitch to Yvonne is off the plate for a ball. Yvonne swings and misses. Changeup on the outside part of the plate. Yvonne started last night, played left field. Went 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Hoping to keep the hot streak going. In the bottom of the second. Hits that one to the second baseman very slowly. Wilcoxon's going to make the play. Nothing doing for BC Blue. The bottom of the second inning. Score still tied at 0s. Top of the third coming up next. Eagles back to the top of the order here in the top of the third. Bringing up Smith. Joe Smith has started in both the games the Eagles have played against BC Blue. As he watches that one low for ball 1. Five for 5 on the season to start for Smith. Had 2 doubles and an RBI in the first game on Tuesday. So he grounds that one. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. So the count's going to move to 2-1. That one almost gets through. Right to the third baseman, Carlton. Smith did everything he could there. Hit that one real hard. But that's going to be his first out of the season. Shamblin, the DH, is going to step in and take a big cut at that high fastball and miss. 0-1. Kirkland misses high to Shamblin, moving the count to 1-1. Shamlin's going to sky that one down the right field line. First baseman's tracking, and Slowinski's going to make the play. Shamblin got jammed and sent that one high in the air down the right field line, and the first baseman Slowinski camped under it for out number 2. That's going to bring up Ben Wilcoxon. See if he fouls that one back. Wilcoxon, his first at bat of the season in the first inning, walked. So he takes that one low for ball 1. Wilcox is going to take ball 2, 2-1 to the Eagles' second baseman. That one's going to miss low as well. 3-1 with 2 outs and nobody on. As the score is still tied at 0s. One's going to miss low and bounce away as Wilcox is going to reach base for the second time in this ball game. Wilcox got a couple of stolen bases under his belt. So that ball is fouled off the screen for strike 1. Jack Sutton went grounded to the third baseman 5-3 as Wilcox takes off. And he's going to be up there standing. Good jump by Wilcox. He's going to have another stolen base on the season. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs here for the Eagles. We're going to break this 0-0 tie. That's a good curveball by Kirkland. Drops in there for strike 2. Kirkland really loving that curveball here in the early going. Let's see if we see it again. The 1-2 is going to be a fastball just outside. Good pitch by Kirkland, but it's going to miss for 2-2. Sutton looking for an RBI at the top of the third inning. He hits that one to Bell, or Van Rossum rather, over there at second base. That's going to be an easy out number 3. No runs again in the top of the third. BC Blue coming up to bat in the bottom of the third. Harrison Garrett, the DH for BC Blue, is going to lead it off. Went 0 for 2 with a walk last night against the Eagles. That ball is going to miss outside for ball one. Bottom of the third inning here. No runs have come across as of yet. That next one's going to miss low for ball two. Garrett had 2 hits in the first meeting versus the Eagles on Tuesday and misses that for 3-0. Garrett went 2 for 3 on Tuesday with an RBI and a run scored as he watches that one paint the outside corner. Big swing and a miss there from Garrett. And a good pitch moving the count full 3-2. Reynolds getting his sign and moving real quickly. That one's going to miss. It's going to give BC Blue the leadoff runner on base for the first time in this game. Let's bring up Bell as he looks at a ball in the dirt for ball one. Bell playing right field in this game. Played third base in the game last night. That's a good pitch from Reynolds. Gonna hit the inside part of the zone for strike to one. 1-1 the count. No outs in this 0-0 ball game. Good block by Barry to keep Garrett stationary at first base. This Eagles team they got him leaning. I was just about to say that this BC Blue team not afraid to run on the base passes. Garrett is picked off. Three and 1 the count, as there's now 1 out in the inning. So that ball's going to be hit to Wilcox over at second base, and he's going to make the play. Going to bring up the E.H. Hogstad, who looks at ball one. Hogstad, who played right field for BC Blue last night in the loss against the Eagles, went 0 for 3 with 3 Ks as he swings through that one. Hogstad trying to change his luck in this game as he watches a great curveball finish on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. The 1-2 from Reynolds. Same pitch, same spot. That's going to be another strikeout for Reynolds, and that's going to end the inning. No runs again. So we move to the bottom of the third inning. Top of the fourth inning, rather. 0-0 is the score. Leading off for the Eagles is going to be Potts. Potts, who was 2 for 2 before the last at bat where he struck out. 0 for 1 on the day, but 2 for 2 on the season, now 2 for 3. Had a couple of RBIs and a couple singles. So that one's going to bounce in for ball 2. Two out of Potts. Also going to miss low. It's going to bounce away from the catcher Collins. The count's going to go 3-0. No runs have come across. So the Eagles look to be the first team to put something on the board. This Potts is taken all the way. Strike 1. Potts thought it was ball 4, but it's going to be a called strike. Going to move the count full 3-2. And Potts is going to get his walk after all. Required an extra pitch. But he walks on down to first base, giving the Eagles the leadoff runner at first in the top of the 4th. They're going to pick off Potts over there. Nothing doing, though. Nothing to McCampbell, and Potts is off with a pitch. Looked to be a hit and run, but Potts is going to get under the tag. A swing from McCampbell. Going to move the count to 0-1, but Potts is going to have another stolen base on the season. That's a good curveball there by Kirkland, but McCampbell won't chase. Another pitch going to miss. Move the count to 2-1. McCampbell trying to get himself an RBI and put the Eagles on the board here in the top of the 4th inning. That's still foul out one off, 2-2. Campbell walked in his first at bat in the 2nd inning, looking to put a ball in the outfield. As he watches ball 3. Kirkland giving these Eagles a heavy dose of curveballs to start the game. Has already got 2 strikeouts on those curveballs. As that ball is going to be fouled down the right field line. And it's going to drop. Slawinski was running over to make the play. But that's a tough play for the first baseman trying to make a basket catch. Count's going to stay full 3-2 with a runner on second with nobody out in the top of the 4th for the Eagles. Campbell hits that one in the right field. Not hard enough, as Van Rossum's going to be there to make the catch. One out in the top of the 4th. The Eagles got a runner on second. It's in steps CJ Henley. As he's going to take a ball in the dirt outside. Good job by Collins, making all the blocks behind the dish today. That sounds like a broken bat. And that's going to get down. A broken bat bleeder is going to lead runners on first and third and give CJ Henley his first hit of the ball game. Though he did get a hit, probably won't be too happy about that, as he did break his bat. Wood bats nowadays can be quite expensive. As the first pitch to Caleb Berry, it's going to drop in there for a strike. Berry, the catcher, singled in his first at-bat, looking to replicate that and drive in a run. As he does just that. That ball's going to drop. But they are going to get the out as the run comes across to score. Bell looked like he was going to make the catch, but couldn't get there in time. But Henley, thinking it was going to be a catch, was only going halfway. And they're going to get the first out. Second out, rather. And that's going to be a strike. Oh, and 1 to the EH Lloyd. As he cuts and misses on that one, 0-2. Lloyd walked in the second inning, looking to extend the parade as the runner's off. And that's going to be fouled back. The courtesy runner for the catcher, Berry, took off with the pitch, but Lloyd fouled it off, having to protect with 2 strikes. Good curveball by Kirkland, not going to catch enough of the plate. That's going to move the count to 1-2. Wouldn't be surprised if you see that curveball again from Kirkland. So the runner's going to be off, and that's going to be in the dirt. Runner had the base easily, but the ball kicks away from Collins, making it a no contest. What the heck? Two and two the count. 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on second base. As that's going to be strike 3. There's that curveball from Kirkland. Eagles push across 1 run, breaking the seal. As we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. The Eagles lead 1-0. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles. The top of the fourth inning is going to be Long. Long coming into relief for Reynolds, who had quite the good start, as that one's going to miss up for a ball, 1-0. Reynolds with 4 strikeouts and no runs given up. So that one's in for a strike. Top of the order here for BC Blue. Swigert hits that ball and it's going to drop into left field rather. And BC Blue's going to get the leadoff runner on again. Swigert's going to go 2 for 2 on the day, giving BC Blue a great opportunity to get that run back that they gave up in the top half. The first pitch to the catcher, Collins, is going to miss outside for a ball. Collins looking to put a ball in the outfield as he watches a ball on the outside part of the play. Good frame job there by Barry. That's going to move the count to 1-1. That's then the runner's off. Barry mishandles the ball, but I think Swiggert would have had that base no problem. That's going to be his first stolen base of the game. It's going to give BC Blue a runner on second base with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. A perfect chance to respond to the Eagles, who put up a one spot in the top of the fourth inning. The 3-1 to Collins. It's going to be smacked in the left field. Let's see if they send Swiggert. They're going to hold him. That ball hit hard into left field by Collins. Going to be his first hit of the game. They put runners on first and third for BC Blue. Third baseman for BC Blue, Carlton, comes in a good spot to get an RBI as he watches a ball up for ball 1. The 1-0 from Long is fouled between Barry's legs. Moving out to 1-1. 1-1, nobody out, 2 on for BC Blue, who are trailing 1-0 as the Eagles put up a run in the top of the fourth inning. Carlton fouls that one back into the parking lot, moving the count to 2-2. Carlton was 1 for 2 with a walk last night. See if he can add an RBI to that total as he swings and misses for strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Long. And that's going to bring up Juice Lewinsky, who also struck out in his first at-bat. First pitch to him is going to be in the dirt. Good block by Barry to keep Swiggert over there at first base. 1-0 was swung on a miss by Slewinski. Slewinski did go 1 for 3 last night. We're going to add another hit and RBI to those totals, as Long paints the outside corner for strike 2. Barry and Long got a little meeting in front of the pitcher's mound, probably talking about signs. As here comes the 1-2. Swung on a miss. Good curveball again by Long. Back-to-back strikeouts for BC Blue with a runner on third. BC Blue with runners on first and third. Had runners on first and third for the last 2 outs. As Taylor strolls in, and he's going to hit the ball to the shortstop, but it's going to get under Henley's glove. The run will come across the score. BC Blue's going to tie it up. A ball hit to the shortstop. Henley looked to be routine, but bounced right under his glove, tying this game up. A good pitch to start this at-bat off for Long against Van Rossum. Long really painting the outside corner here, as that curveball misses low. One the count. That ball's going to be hitting the center field. Smith has no trouble with it, and that's going to end the inning. BC Blue answers and ties this game up 1-1 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. As we come back to the top of the 5th inning, new pitcher on the mound, number 29 for BC Blue, as the sun begins to set here at Sevier County High School. Baseball under the lights here in early June, as the Eagles are going to bring 10, 1, and 2 to the plate today. First pitch to Murphy going to be in the dirt, but swung at for strike one. Peyton Murphy, the first baseman, watches a curveball. As he smacks that ball to the center fielder. Good job by Swigert, as that ball was dropping fast to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Oh, it's not. Oh, man. One out here for the top of the lineup for the Eagles. So that ball was low and outside for ball one. Smith looking for his first hit in the ball game, as that ball's in 2-0. Smith is struck out and lined out to the third baseman. As that ball catches the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2-1 the count. One out in this tie game. That's going to move the count to 2-2. Three-run pitch is going to miss outside. The Eagles are going to have another base runner here to start the top of the fifth inning. One out and one on for the DH Shamblin as he fouls that one back off the screen for strike one. That pitch is taken by Shamblin, and it gets away from the catcher. And Smith's going to advance to second. One on, one up for the DH Shamblin as he gets the ball to the left side. Carlton will check the runner and fire across for out number two. Shamblin hit that ball hard, just couldn't find the outfield grass. That ball's going to be punished into right center field, and that's going to roll over the wall. Ben Wilcox with a RBI double. Oh, wait, he's going to stretch that to a triple. Absolutely crushed that ball. And it's going to roll all the way to the wall. The Eagles going to take the lead 2-1 in the top of the fifth inning. Wilcox getting his first hit of the game. Walked earlier. First pitch to Sutton's low. Sutton, who is 0 for 2 on the day, takes ball 2 off the plate. The 2-0 to Sutton is going to get in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Runner on third base. That's Ben Wilcox, who hit the ball off the wall a couple seconds ago as Sutton fouls that one off. 2-2. Wilcox's triple gave the Eagles the lead 2-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-2 is in the dirt. Tried to get Sutton to chase. Well, that's going to fill the count up at 3-2. The 3-2 is going to be off the plate. That's going to be Sutton's first time on base in the game. Putting runners at first and third for the right fielder Potts. Two on, two out for Potts here as Sutton takes off, and he's going to have the bag. Now they're stolen base for the Eagles. That's going to put 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. The 1-0 to Potts is going to miss off the plate. As Collins jogs out to the mound to have a talk with his pitcher. The 2-0 is going to miss low and away. As Alec McCampbell sits in the on-deck circle, maybe getting a chance to hit with the bases loaded here. Green light for Potts. So he swings right through that curve while moving the count to 3-1. One's going to miss outside, and that's going to load the bases for the left fielder, Alec McCampbell. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for the Eagles, looking to extend that lead. So the first pitch is low. The next pitch to the Eagles' left fielder is up and in. Count's going to move to 2-0. McCampbell looking for his first hit on the ball game. Walked in his first at bat and popped out to the second baseman in the second. So that's going to move to 3-0. Nowhere to put McCampbell as the bases are loaded here in the top of the 5th. And that one's going to catch the bottom part of the zone. McCampbell taking all the way, moving out to 3-1. The 3-1 is fouled into the Eagles' dugout, so everybody dances out of the way. Count's going to move full 3-2. McCampbell smacks that ball on the line, and it's going to be a foul. McCampbell missed a couple of potential RBIs by a few feet over there as he hooked the ball foul behind third base. Going to stay full. 3-2, 2 outs. They get a swing and a miss from McCampbell. The Eagles are going to leave the bases loaded, but they do score, giving them a 2-1 lead as we move into the bottom of the fourth inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, number 9, Porter. Porter's going to face the BC Blue 7, 8, and 9. Yvonne, Garrett, and Bell here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Eagles took the lead in the last half, putting the score at 2-1 as BC Blue looks to respond as it did last time. The first pitch is going to be a nice fastball on the outside part of the plate from Porter. Porter misses off the plate with a pretty good curveball. That's going to move the count to 1-1. The left fielder, Yvonne, takes a big cut and tips that one back into the catcher's mitt. Moving out to 1-2. Yvonne looking for his first hit on the day. 0 for 1 so far. And that's going to be a fantastic curveball by Porter on the outside part of the plate for strike 3. These Eagles pitchers really loving their off speed and getting a lot of strikeouts with them. As that's the 6th strikeout on the day for BC Blue. As Porter clips the outside part of the plate again. The 0-1 from Porter. It's going to hit Garrett in the head. Curveball that Garrett tried to duck out of the way from. They hit him right in the helmet. It's going to give BC Blue a runner on first in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by 1. Garrett is a tying run. The right fielder Bell's going to step in as he swings through a Porter fastball. All three of these games today moving quite quickly. A couple of pitchers duels as we are moving through this one, the bottom of the 5th inning. Porter's going to miss low. That's going to set the count at 1-1. Bell, looking for his first hit of the ball game, grounded out to the second baseman in his last at bat. And Porter's going to find the outer third for strike number 2. The 1-2 is going to miss low. One on, one out for Bell. As Porter buries another curveball in the dirt. Goodbye, Bell, to leave that one where it was. The count is now full. The payoff pitch is going to miss. And Bell's going to walk. Garrett's going to move to second. And that's going to leave Hogstad, the DH and pitcher, with a runner in scoring position with one out. The first pitch is low and away for ball 1. Hogstad, who was EHing, was just put on the mound in the top half of this inning. Looking to help himself out here as he swings and misses on that one. Hogstad's 0 for 1 by way of backwards K in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As a good curveball by Long had Hogstad getting out of the way. Curve right back into the zone. Let's move to 1-2. Long trying to replicate the last pitch. Throws a curveball in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2 from Long. It's going to be grounded up the middle to the shortstop. 6-4. Not going to get the runner at first, as Hogstad beat out the back end. Ball was hit softly to the shortstop Henley. Flipped it over to second base. Top of the lineup now, Matthew Swigert, 2 for 2 on the day. The stolen base and a run scored. Looking to make that 3 for 3 with an RBI. As he misses. First pitch to Swiggert's going to miss off the plate. 1-0. First and third with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Swiggert's going to swing through that Porter fastball. Porter pumping that fastball on the outside part of the plate consistently. Good block by Barry. With a guy that throws this many curveballs like Porter, gonna really want a guy like Barry behind the plate. By blocking everything, and might have just saved the Eagles a run there. The 2-1's gonna miss up. Moving the count to 3-1. Collins in the on deck circle, probably hoping he can get in that bat here, see if he can get an RBI. As he will. Swiggert's gonna walk. Third time on base for Swigert. Gonna load the bases for BC Blue. Let's give up Collins. Collins singled in his last at bat, looking to do the same. As the first pitch misses off the plate for a ball. Collins going to hit that ball in the 5-hole, and that's going to score one for sure. As the BC Blue coach wanted Garrett to try to, or Hogstad rather, to try to score, but is going to be held at third base. Will tie the game, though, as Collins with his second hit of the ball game and his first RBI. That's going to give the 3-hole Carlton a chance to get a couple RBIs. That one misses low. Good block by Barry. Bases loaded with 2 outs as that misses up and outside for ball 2. Carlton 0 for 2 on the day. But as is baseball, anything can happen. He takes ball 3 outside. Barry's going to go talk with Porter. Maybe he got the signs a bit confused as they do change with runners on second base. Three and 0 to Carlton. Nowhere to put him. Because that one's going to miss and walk on another run. Good pitch by Porter. Moving the count to 0-2. And strike 3 from Porter leaves the bases loaded. BC Blue does push 2 across to take the lead in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Scores 3-2, BC Blue over the Eagles. Leading off the top of the sixth inning for the Eagles is going to be C.J. Henley. As he takes ball one. 3-2 BC Blue over the Eagles. As that's going to be strike two. Strike one, moving out to 1-1. Swung on a miss from Henley. 1-2 is the BC Blue pitcher moving quickly. Throws that ball in the dirt, 2-2. 2-2, nobody out. As that's a beautiful curveball that just clips the outside corner for out number one. One out for the catcher, Caleb Berry, as he looks at strike one. Berry fouling that one off. Oh, 2 coming to Berry. He's going to miss and kick behind the catcher Collins for the first ball of the at-bat. New pitcher number 15 for BC Blue, working quite quickly. That's a good job by Berry to foul that one off. Three to 2 BC Blue over the Eagles in the top of the sixth inning. Got one out. And the catcher Berry has already he's already got a hit on the day. Strikes out. That's going to bring up the EH Dylan Lloyd. As he looks at a fastball on the outer part for strike one. 2 outs here for the Eagles. As that's a good off speed. Got Lloyd swinging right over it. 0-2. Well, 3 up, 3 down. An impressive outing as the BC Blue pitcher comes in and strikes out the side in order. A good 0 for BC Blue as we go to the top of the bottom of the sixth inning with them still leading 3-2. The sixth inning is going to bring a new pitcher to the mound for the Eagles. Shamblin, who was the DH to start this game. Going to get his one inning on the mound. 5, 6, and 7 for BC Blue as they lead the Eagles 3-2 in the bottom of the sixth inning. Taylor's going to watch a ball low. Move the count to 1-0. Taylor smacks the ball to the right side. Wilcox is going to make the play to his left. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. The second baseman, Van Rossum's going to come in and watch a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Van Rossum 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. But as the count moves to 2-0, has a good chance to tally his first hit of the ball game. 2-0 from Shamblin's going to miss off. 3-0. Shamblin's going to miss low again. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Van Rossum. First time on base for him today. Giving BC Blue a runner on with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Already leading by 1. Owen Yvonne is going to come up to the plate. He's 0-2 today. So the ball is low. Good block by Barry. Barry doing an amazing job behind the dish today. Keeping runners at their bases. Keeping everything in front. As we're going to get a mound visit. Shamblin, the 4th pitcher for the Eagles tonight, taking over after Porter had an amazing last half of the inning. That one's going to be in there. One and one out to the hitter Yvonne. As that curveball is going to miss up. Shamblin getting inside and working quite quickly. As Yvonne hits that ball into the 5-hole. Diving play by the third baseman, but that's going to get through. Good effort by Sutton over there at third base, but it's going to squeak through for a 1-out hit. Two on and 1 out for the DH Garrett. Garrett been hit by a pitch and walked. As that pitch is up. Ball 1. Third game of the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League triple header here on Thursday, June the 10th. As that ball is hit to the 5-hole. Gloved by Sutton. As that one's going to go 5-4. And Garrett's going to beat out the back end. Good job by Sutton to snag that. But the Eagles were only able to get one out on the play. First and third here to the right fielder, Bell. Another good block by Barry. The count moves to 1-0. The 1-0 from Shamblin. Gonna miss inside 2-0. 2 on, 2 out for the BC Blue right fielder as he swings through a fastball, strike one. Here comes the 2-1 from Shamblin. That's going to be grounded to the second baseman. He's going to come in and make the play. No runs for BC Blue in that half. We're going to go to the top of the seventh. Score is 3-2 BC Blue over the Eagles. The BC pitcher trying to close a 6-out save after coming on in the top of the sixth inning. Struck out the side in order and is going to get 10-1-2 here for the Eagles, who are trailing by 1 in the top of the seventh. Murphy's going to hit that ball to the right side. Van Rossum has no trouble with it. And that's to be 1 pitch, 1 out for BC Blue. Next Eagles batter is going to take the first pitch for a ball. We've got the 1-0. The next pitch is going to be a curveball that catches the inside corner for strike one. 1-1. The Eagles pinch hitter fouls that one to the backstop, moving out to 1-2. The 1-2 is going to miss off the plate, moving out to 2-2 with 1 out here. The 2-2 is going to miss as well. And that's going to fill the count up. Good job by the pinch hitter McVicker to draw a walk. Eagles putting the tying run on base. That's going to bring up the DH Shamblin. Good spot for that pitch. As that's strike one. The 0-1's going to miss up and out. 1-1. Shamblin looking for his first hit on the day. Would be a big spot to get that one as he fouls that one to the softball fields. One and two to Shamblin, who was on the mound the last half inning. That ball's going to get away from Collins. And the tying run is going to move up to second base for Shamblin. Runner in scoring position with one out. As that ball's off the plate, that's going to fill the count at 3-2. I take that back. Last pitch was a strike. That's going to strike out Shamblin and leave the Eagles down to their final out of the game. The top of the seventh inning. The first pitch to Wilcox is going to be in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1, a curveball, misses off the plate. The 1-2 is painted on the outside corner as the Eagles are down to their last strike. That ball is hit to the shortstop. Good play by Taylor. And that's going to end the ball game. We are going to play the bottom half of the inning as the Eagles have one more pitcher to get in. It's going to be Morgan. We'll be right back with the bottom of the seventh. if everybody's still with us, we're at the bottom of the 7th inning. Eagles are going to come back onto the field as they've got one more pitcher to throw, Morgan. That's going to bring up BC Blues 10-1-2. Hogstad, who pitched a little bit in this game, is going to cut and miss on that one for strike one. Big looping curveball misses the plate for ball 2. Counts now 1-1. The 1-1 is cut on by Hogstad. Count's going to move to 1-2. Hogstad is 0 for 2 on the day. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. He's not going to get it. Good strikeout by Morgan. Got Hogstad looking at a backdoor curveball. And that's going to be the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Swiggert's going to sky that ball in the air. But it's going to be no problem for Wilcox out there at second base for the second out of the inning. Catcher Collins going to come up, and the count's going to be 1-1 to Collins. Collins, who is 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. The RBI that gave them the lead as he cuts on and misses for that strike 2. The 1-2 is going to be inside. The count can move to 2-2. Collins trying to move the train along, get some guys more at bats. As he's going to walk, and that's going to be it. A good win for BC Blue, their first of the season. Eagles move to 2-1. From everybody watching at home, I want to say thank you for tuning in. No more games until next Monday. We'll be at the University of Tennessee, hopefully, for 2 games there. And that's it for the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League triple header. Good night, everybody.